Ladies and gentlemen, you have to forgive me. My new assistant likes my chair and tried to pull my chair over here to do this video and pulled her off. She immediately jumps back on about 3 or 4 times and she just goes completely limp with the hand and claw on it, and I can't get her off. So we have to do it this way for this exciting video. The Viking shield. Last I left off on it, I got most of the, I won't call them rivets, the round foam on, all the way around, even around the centerpiece here. And one thing I want to do is I want to try to add some battle damage, sword marks. That's what I want to try to do, but I don't want to go too overboard. It is a third one I built out of foam, so trying to keep it simple, trying to keep it not too overboard on it. So on the back, I've been mirroring the rivets on the back side here. I added reinforced bracing, and I don't know if I showed it, but I have cheap foam, and I used I cut about 1.5 inches and wrapped it around, make it like a leather strap, and added some foam just on top of the stir stick. I basically took a stir stick, cut it down, and made a handle out of it, and it's pretty stout, and it fits really good. I do need to clean up the little hole here. I was looked like I was drunk cutting it, but that's the way we like to work here at BHP HQ. So anyway, got a couple more things to do on the shield, and then we're going to learn the art of sealing it with a flexi rubber like Plasti Dip, or Rust-Oleum's got I don't want to say flexi dip, but there's a Rust-Oleum has a I don't want to say undercarriage rubber spray, and I want to probably try it because it's more abundant locally than it is the Plasti Dip. You can get the Plasti Dip usually with the brush, but not the spray around here for some reason. But anyway, we're going to learn that pretty soon after the sleet and ice melts and quits being frigid cold. So, one thing I want to try to go with my shield is I want to make a Viking axe, and SKS Props has a printable axe template, and his axe is a little bit different. It kind of goes up short. I mirrored the bottom and made it bigger. I was going to try to do like an elaborate axe head, and I was like, I need to keep it simple, so I cut it out, I printed it out, I cut it out, modified the head just a little bit, and I cut this in 3 different thicknesses to get the handle, and it tapers down. And to make it support, I added a wooden dowel to it, and I'm going to glue these together and make sure that they're really secured, then go in and sand the edges down and try to get that shaped, and then work on the head. That's what I would like to do, hopefully pretty soon. But again, we had sleet and ice, and it kind of half shuts down the state. It's just more work around here, and just hard to get stuff done. And one day I want to have to talk about Mr. Dremel. My first Dremel was a corded one many years ago. It was a workhorse here. We used it till it just finally stopped working. And I even bought it at a garage sale, which I thought was a it was just a good buy and a great tool. Now I have corded, cordless, and just nothing can beat the first Dremel that I ever owned. But anyway, so we're gonna break out the Dremels, try to get that all sanded down, and hopefully get the axe somewhat built, and to go with the shield. And I kind of would like to not paint, but seal everything all at one time, and that way I can paint, because basically they're going to be pretty much the same colors, wood and silver, if you want to get down to it. And And I don't have Mr. Heat Gun. Mr. Heat Gun, well, when you do the heat gun, it's supposed to expand the and just seal everything too. Can't wait to learn that because I'm curious to see how that works. And since I'm down here on the floor, I did find my first thing I built out of foam. That is I want to say a very small helmet, but it was one thing that I wanted to see if I could do it, and it was just trial and error, and I'm glad I did it for learning purposes, and I do keep it for, I do like to show my first attempt. That way, you can progress forward once you learn off the first one. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Actually, no model kit building, but we are building a Viking axe and a Viking shield out of foam. So that's what we got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting, and maybe I'll get my chair back, episode.